responding to emergency calls for help reported physical harm from a patient or relative in 2007. Now, to put that in context, in London the figure was 28%, and in the North West, which includes Manchester, the figure was 33%. The extent of the abuse is not as bad in our region's hospitals, but worryingly has gone up in the past year. Derby Hospital heads the Yorkshire League with 20% of staff reporting physical abuse. In Sheffield, the second biggest trust in the region, it was 15%, and surprisingly so in Luton Harrogate. The health watchdog, which ran this staff survey, and the unions are calling on NHS management to do more to protect staff so they can get on with the job of treating patients free of the threat of violence.
Thank you, Penny. Well, someone with first-hand experience of all of this is Vince Larvin, a paramedic and Assistant Operations Director with the Yorkshire Ambulance Service based in York. Vince, I have to ask you before we really start talking about these figures, why you joined the ambulance service?
Predominantly to make a difference and to help people.
So you must be absolutely gutted when you go out to help people and then find yourself on the receiving end of verbal abuse and physical violence. What happened to you?
I was called to respond to a lady who'd been assaulted actually, and in arriving we go through a fairly routine practice of checking the patient. As I was bending down to look at the lady, she was semi-conscious. A gentleman told me that he didn't want me in the house. You know, I politely said to him, I just need to check this lady. He told me again that he didn't want me in the house. And then I heard a click behind me, only to turn around, and I was actually looking up towards a double-barrel shotgun. At that point, my colleague ran towards the door. I put the lady in a recovery position and made my exit, only to be told that I wasn't moving fast enough on the way out.
This is an absolutely horrific story. Of course, we're hearing about a third of your ambulance staff are facing abuse when you're out to call. What can be done about it?
Well, the service, you know, as a whole is taking measures. We do provide our staff with conflict resolution training, which does address some of the issues. However, there are always issues that you know, will take over in the heat of the moment. We've got other schemes working in the trust at the moment, and that's around providing police and paramedics in vehicles. You know, that happens in two parts of the region at the moment.
And briefly, people who want to join the ambulance service shouldn't be put off by these figures, should they?
Not at all. I mean, we do train our staff